How much does insolvency cost? That's a question that doesn't have a single answer. In part, it depends on what process is being conducted, and it also sort of depends upon the complexity of the situation. I suppose at one extreme, one would have an individual subject either to a bankruptcy or an individual voluntary arrangement, and then the fee would typically be based on percentages of realisation. So in a individual voluntary arrangement, the supervisor's fee is probably typically 15% of realisations that are achieved during that process. For corporate appointments, again, the costs are agreed by the creditors. There can be different bases for agreeing those fees. Sometimes it might be a fixed fee, sometimes it could be a percentage of realisations, and sometimes it could be a time cost. The practitioner will typically put forward a budget for approval by the creditors, and then once approved, that acts as a cap on his costs until such time as he then seeks to renegotiate a higher fee if his costs are higher than had previously been expected. But it's definitely the creditors that control those costs through that process. But what those costs will be just depends on the time, the complexity, and the basis agreed for those fees.